the way back for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one. A 57-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Rush is on him. Got his man on the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield is Fletcher. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Grab near the marker, it's Bell. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. The sneak scores it.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Looking left. Got his man. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to scramble. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Makes a grab on the shot. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by the offense short. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Looking for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the
turns it on down the left side. Pass to 30. Pass to 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the... This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. To throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Horton.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Snagged on the outside, it's Bernard.
banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense and your formation.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a punt. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And how about this defense? Wouldn't let him throw it into the end zone and then swarming to make the tackle to stop them short. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Miller.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Going to swing it on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
It's complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if it...
Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Got it in the middle. It's Horton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a look. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots. They just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete on the right side. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double-team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Makes the grab right down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bernard. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge. And the ball is loose on the return. Corralled by the kicking team.
You You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, and into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tide. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's got him. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the catch. It's Tate. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Miller. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And there he goes. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Simpson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Get this game underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Working that left side now. And they're able to make the tackle.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. That's caught. It's Cooper. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I do this shit by myself. Get on.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by fourth down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Scrambling away. Throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
Finds a man on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to...
Oh, he quit too? One by one, dominoes. Domino effect. One fall, they all fall. Okay, now, who I should get now? I just had Georgia. I don't know what I was thinking. Georgia. I'm about to get Kansas State. No.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. might be calling a hot route. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DB's not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
We knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Johnson looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
Let's go. You're right. Nope. Oh. Nope, it's me. It's me. Yeah. Even know. Oh, for the chain? No. Damn. Shoo. For one chain? Damn. Coming like that. go.
to get things going and use the tight end.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding you don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. Makes life really easy on that second down.
Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like the running back there on the ground. Patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quick completion on the out. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a deep one going here, and looking forward to keeping those lines
Push-ups.
going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Ah.
Fires and picked off. Got to move on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Fuck, bro.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job at the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what they would have picked up just taking the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going to try to get it himself. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's out of bounds after a big pickup. There's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help him on the next one.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Talking about
And
punting on
allows the
4th and
defense
inches.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now with 4th and inches. Quarterback's needs to get it done.
Crazy.
Just drive along.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward. It's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Oh my god, bro.
Connection, looking to make
Fuck.
a big play there. He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
And you want to get those feet set in the ground. Once you start to drift, all of your throwing is going to drift. So it's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football.
Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. up
Yeah.
for some of that lost ground on second down. Grab over the middle. It's Bradley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack.
Oh.
Hunting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded, you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man, we got to catch that thing. We got to get real south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not stop dancing.
Excuse me.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down the situation. With their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunt. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off and running. Touchdown, Kansas!
execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Pulls it in on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Back to the ground with the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage